Alright, this is going to be a wheel bearing fix on a 2003 Ford Excursion 4-wheel drive. I'm running 10 lug adapters to Alcoa 22.5 by 12.25 rims. It's a big heavy tire and wheel package. I'm going to show you how I do it. But what I've changed is the Timken 51-50-20. So it's going to come with the studs already pre-installed, ABS wiring. You're going to reuse your lockout hub, and it also comes with the O-ring and studs for the back to install into the knuckle. Let's go ahead and take the wheel off. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the hub out. There's a locking clip in here. Just squeeze together, pull that locking clip out, and this will just pull straight out. And inside here, we've got snap ring. There we go. We'll pull the snap ring out. Flat washer and the nut. And another flat one. Alright, now what I'm going to do is going to remove the brakes. Alright, now one thing is to keep this line from getting damaged and hanging on the caliper, you want to strap it up somehow. We're going to disconnect the ABS line. Okay, we're going to take the rotor off now. Back here, there's 4 bolts. You can see they come through right here. So we're going to take those out. So remove this. Hammer the studs from the back, hammer the back of this. We're not using it again, so. So you see the whole thing comes off. It's got the 4 studs, and it's got a yellow O-ring in here. So this yellow O-ring right here seals it for the auto locking 4-wheel drive. So we gotta be careful when we put that back in. We have the inside all nice and clean and greased. Before we do that. This is the sealing area in here. We need to make sure we have clean. And the mounting surface all along here, we want to make sure is clean too. Alright, so we're going to take the plastic protective plug out. The bearings in here are already greased. What we've got is we've got our studs and our O-ring. This O-ring is going to need to go into this groove. So we want to get a little grease on it and then get it in that groove. Carefully get it around. Make sure that's nice and seated in there, not twisted, not chipped. You gotta look out for these cut corners right here for the tooling. Those can cut your O-ring if you're not careful putting it in. What we want to do is put in all of our studs now. Make sure you don't cross thread them. Hand tight's fine. You're going to suck it up with the nut at the end. Okay, this is where the O-ring's going to seat, so we want to get it thin. Layer of grease on there just to kind of keep it smooth going in. We want to get our dust shield in place. The ABS wiring is going to go on the top. And feed it up through. Yeah. As we go in, just nice and easy, so we don't wreck that O-ring. So the torque on these 4 nuts is 133 foot-pounds, and we'll just do it in a cross fashion. Alright, so as you're tightening these from the back side, you may have to rotate this U-joint in here to get the socket in the right angle. Alright, so didn't ever mess with the ABS wire, just routed it through. I need to zip tie that up. Make sure this protector isn't rubbing on it so it doesn't cut through. You've got your 4 bolts at 133 foot-pounds torqued in a cross pattern. And then I usually put this on afterwards, the locking hub, because it's plastic. And when, especially with this big wheel and tire package, I don't want to rest it on there and break it. So I'll go ahead and put the rotor back on, the caliper, button everything back up, and we'll get ready to put this thing back together. Alright, so now we're going to put the pieces back in. We've got the smaller of the two. Nut washer. Make sure that's seated. So, putting it in, these grooves need to line up, but it rotates pretty easy, so you might just have to do some wiggling to get in. There it is. Nice easy slip. Press in one side first. Work it around. Press in. Next side. That's it. Alright, so that's it. That's the 2003 Ford Excursion 4-wheel drive front hub replacement. Last thing, I didn't mention in the very beginning, but these hubs come with 2 different lug threads. There's a coarse and a fine. Just make sure you get the right one for the year that you have, because the hubs will fit on both, but it's the thread pitch is different. The torque for these lug nuts, some of the owner's manuals in the glove box will say 150. Ford came out with an update later on. The correct torque is 165 foot-pounds for torquing the lug nuts. That's it. That's the 2003 Ford Excursion 4-wheel drive front axle hub replacement. Thanks for watching. This is the rig that I'm working on.